Oh, it'd be helpful if I was not muted. Okay, let me mute this camera over here. Okay, I think we're good. All right, y'all, we're going to try something new. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Kathy, give me a break. It's Sunday. So, okay, it looks okay to me over here. I'm going to turn it up for just a second. Hold on, y'all. All right. There's a little bit of a background. I don't know how to turn that off because I literally have my volume all the way down and I have the speaker off and this one is muted. So there may be a little bit of feedback. Good morning, Babu. Girl, I got a big old box of jewelry today, sister. Barbara is back home. Yeah, there's a little bit of an echo, right, Bree? It's going to have to, it's not too bad, right? It's not on my end. I'm listening on this end. Y'all just let me know because this was kind of the only, hey, Kim, how are you? It's good enough, says Kathy Wiseman. Close enough for government work, Kathy. Close enough for government work. Y'all, I really don't know how there could be like no sound. How do you make it no sound coming out of this phone? Like, I mean, no echo on your end. Thank you, Babu. All right, y'all. So we're going to try something new. I'm so glad y'all joined me today. If you can tell, I've been working on this and sweating it out for like 30 minutes. I went ahead and took my shower, washed my hair, calmed myself down. I was like, we can do this. You should see this ridiculous setup that I have. I may take a picture and post it. Hold on, this phone is about to fall out. There we go. All right. We've been doing all things today. Okay. Is that better? Probably have to be in the phone settings. Ugh. So let me just show you the mug of the morning. I think that let's see, who was it? It was Side Street Market. It was Christine. Good morning, Mr. L. Page. I think she got me this mug because she knows I am not a morning person. I am not a morning person. So thanks for joining me today, y'all. We're going to just chat and do some things. I'm hoping that it works. I've been fiddling with it for about 45 minutes. So happy Sunday to everyone. It's a low key Sunday, no makeup, no hair done, but I'm clean. So bonus. All right, y'all, here's the box. I don't even know if y'all can see that. It is full to about right here. And this is the size of the box. It is so big. If I dump it, we're going to be picking up jewelry forever. Do I think we're going to get through all this jewelry today? And you're not a night person. No, I'm like a 9 to 5, 10 to 6 kind of girl. Yeah, you're right. So this has got some good stuff in it. I even saw some stuff with some tags. But I'm literally gonna pull it out. Yeah, there was lots. I'm just gonna pull some out and we're gonna drop it on the table because I haven't looked through all of this. And so y'all, yes, there's gonna be some, if you have earbuds in, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's gonna be some bead clacking on the table. Sorry. Don't know what to do about that. Um, I wish, Bree, but I do like having the summers off, and those banks, they not closed in the summertime. So, everyone doing okay this morning? I'm super excited because I've been waiting to go through this jewelry with y'all, and I just want you to know I waited. Put down a tap. Bree, you're asking too much, ma'am. You really asking a lot. I can't. I don't have a towel. I didn't think of that ahead. Why didn't you message me? We'll see how it goes. I'll try to do it quietly. So let's see if y'all see what I've seen before. All right, so we're gonna try the layout. Y'all are just gonna be my guinea pigs today. All right, see? Look how pretty. Hi, Vicky. Oh, good. Multitasking is my favorite thing to do. Okay, so how does that look, y'all? I am gonna move it like this. Bree says, "Ooh." All right, it's gonna be. I'm gonna let the jewelry be full screen. Y'all don't need to see me. I didn't prepare myself to be seen today. This is the focus. Um, I'm also going all natural with nails because I am going to be this. Yes. Now you know where I get the name from. Well, one of the ways I get the name, Randy. Um, but yeah, so this is just one handful out of the box. I don't even know if you can see, but that's still stuff in the box. It's now about right here. So let's get into it, and y'all keep me company while I'm going through this. If you know something about the jewelry, y'all, let me know. I'm going to actually get paper and pen so I can put a little note. Thank you for the hearts up. Thank you for the hearts that you see those little hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up if you're watching. Oh, a tangled mess gives me angst. Okay, we'll work on that, Kim. See, this, Cheryl and I can do this for hours. We're much alike like that because my blood pressure will be so low by the time I undo all of this that I'll have to take a nap. It's just a lot of fun. So, all right, Bree, I'm trying. I'm trying. First of all, I think I sent this, I saw this piece with the little L on it. I love this little chain. Let me know how y'all like this. I might try to pull all that black out first. Okay, give me a sec. I'll do that. Nope, my blood pressure be through the roof. Sorry, Kim. Um, so I did see this on the top because this is the last, wait, the initial of the last name of my best friend. Since the fifth grade, you guys saw us shop together in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We hadn't seen each other since 2014. Um, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. She's a thrifter too. She just sent me the cutest text message of her. Um, I don't know what's on the back, a little heart. Yeah, of her with a pair of pants on, and it made me giggle. She's been making me laugh since 1981. When I do this, I end up breaking pieces apart and bagging them individually. Oh no. Okay, Randy says go for the big black piece. Well, Randy, how about we go for the pieces that are on on the end? All right, y'all, everybody doing okay? This is cool. What kind of clasp is that? Oh, okay. It's almost like a little, is it magnetic? Oh, it is magnetic. That's magnetic. Hmm. I mean, I'm so easily entertained, y'all. Let me know if I need to get closer, further away. Y'all tell me what to do. This almost reminds me of a bolo tie. You know, the chain on a bolo tie. So yeah, Hetty, my friend Hetty brought this jewelry over. I think she just kind of wanted to get out of the house. And she was like, "Oh, I was cleaning. I have some more jewelry for you." And I was like, "Sure, we love going through jewelry." Dolores is working in the damn den today. Oh, I like that one. Those are pretty. Let me see if I turn this light down. Y'all tell me if turning the light down a little bit helps with the color. Can you see the colors better? Yeah, I think you can. The colors are good. This is one of those three-layered. I don't know if she would consider this an illusion necklace, but it's almost like a collar too, because the wire is a little bit thicker. That's definitely not that thin wire. That's really pretty. So what is going to happen with all of this? Hetty brought this to me. I said we would go through it. Um, I'm going to bag it up, and then probably Dolores and y'all scream out if you know something. Dolores and I will be going through it. Of course, if you're interested in a piece, just holler out, let me know. I love that little class. Look at that little class. And these are glass. Those are all glass or a polished stone. I don't know if Cheryl was running an errand. LaDonna's getting her nails done. And Dolores is working in the damn den. Oh, look at those striations in that. That's really pretty. That one's longer too. It's really, really pretty. So they left me to my own devices with y'all. So sorry. So yeah, Hetty brought me over some jewelry. I said we would go through it, but I kind of have been busy, and so I put it to the side. And then I was like, man, we need to go start going through this. But when I looked in there, it was a lot. And I was like, you know what? We're going to do this live and we'll see. I know that Kim is probably having heart palpitations watching me fuddle through this. I'm trying to do it lightly because I know Bree sometimes wears earbuds. Y'all, this is all stone. Anybody got any idea? It kind of looks like the howlite because of the brown right here. Is brown the howlite, or is black the highlight howlite? Because if it's a black striation, it's one, if either turquoise or howlite, and then if it's brown, it's the other. But that's a lot of beads. Man, that's one whole strand. Look at that. It goes all the way. Y'all, my mama's going to a roper romp today, and I can't wait to see the picture of her outfit. What do y'all think those are? Howlite? I like that. Me too, Brie. And they're hand knotted. Can you see the knots in between? Each one is hand knotted. So apparently that's a style that was done um, later. I don't see black and turquoise. So, because Dolores, I mean, I know she's busy, so she's not answering, but she's not in the chat. But she was trying to tell me that if there's the black striation, hey girl, hey fly girl, we're trying something new, child. Um, if there's black in there, it's either howlite or turquoise, and I can't remember which is which, but that's really pretty. That's heavy. All right, y'all. So let's kind of talk about. Oh, Lord, have mercy, do Jesus. What in the creation name? Okay, so this is super heavy. It's wrapper meets. You know what this is? Like Dynasty. Set that at this one. Hey, Bree, I'll even send it to the right address. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's kind of like Rapper meets Dynasty. You know what I mean? Because okay, hold on, Bree. I'm trying. Hey, Lou, how are ya? Let's see if I could do it. This. All right, look at this. Holy Toledo! First of all, this is so heavy. This is like that flat, thick, curved chain. Holy crud. This is the ribbed, you know, we'll leave that alone. And this is the smaller one. That is heavy. And then you get these pieces. They're not missing any stones. And then another flat curve. So I feel like, do y'all feel like 80s? 80s, yeah. I'm thinking 80s on this. Like Dynasty. Dude, that's, I mean, if you've got good neck muscles, you can wear this. um, So let's talk a little bit about the channel, shall we? Y'all, I'm loving it. It is a lot of work. Let me just say that this this YouTube, if anybody else does YouTube, not just live sales, because, I feel like live sale prep or live sales and YouTube content is very, very different. Yeah, salt and pepper in the house. Absolutely. I love when they have the toggle class like that. These are glass little beads. They're like a sea, ocean sea color. Can y'all see this good? Let me know. Of course, if you want me to set something aside for you. Hey, Miss Vicky, I think I saw you earlier. But I get confused. Let me know if you want something. I do have I don't know what this is, set aside for Bree. This is like a polished stone. Do you see those? See that polished stone? Finishing prep for my sale today, but I'm lonely. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, so let's talk about that. First of all, if you're on YouTube and maybe you just do live sales, because there's a lot of people that just do, this is really pretty. I love those fall colors. Just do live sales. Bree, I think you're right. Hold on a second. Why is Bree always right, man? I thought I had my life together. Way to go, Bree. I don't think it's going to work though because I'm trying to let y'all see. Tell me if that is any better. Is that better? I don't think that's better. I think it casts the shadow. I mean, it looks better in person, but I think it makes too much of a shadow. So we're going to go with our original. So if you just do live sales, yeah, that's better. If you just do live sales, you know that you got to find the inventory. This is really pretty. And you have to, make sure that it doesn't have chips or cracks, or, if it does it mess the integrity? So prepping for a live sale takes a lot of work. Also, having the time to do said live sale. Look at that. That's like a silver. I think that's glass. This is one of those long, long, long ones. It has a jewelry mark, y'all, so let's look at it. Um, hmm, have no idea what that says. It looks like I know y'all can't see that. Let me see. I have my loop. So yeah, jewelry, I mean, sales take a long time. Let me see what this says. I don't know who's supposed to be able to read that because it surely isn't me. And I have on glasses and I have no idea what that says. Yeah, it does look like jawbreakers, but that's the little emblem right there. So this is another long piece. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Brie. Or anybody else with earbuds. Here's another one of the natural stone pieces. These are really pretty. And this one has a screw clasp. So that one's probably a little bit older. So you know that live sales take a lot of time. I like doing live sales. It kind of helps me to um, go through my inventory. Also, maybe learn a piece. Yeah, that looks like a rock or a stone. They look like polished stones. That's really, really pretty. I do like doing them, and I'm going to continue to do them. Look at these two pieces. Yeah, the barrel clasp. Yeah. Um, so I'm going to continue to do them. However, we are changing nights. Look at that one. That one is more green, like earth tones, the greens and the purples. We are going to Tuesday nights. Brass spacers, yeah. This one has the brass spacers. Yeah, that one is very nice. It's polished rock. This one looks like polished stone too. And this one just has some cute bead caps in the center. We are going to be moving to Tuesday nights, still at 4:30 Central. I like the way that looks right here. I don't know if you can see the difference. Still 4:30, but we're going to be at on Tuesday. Why, you ask? Well, let's talk about it. The main reason, to be honest with you, is by Thursday, I am exhausted. Um, it's just a lot. Oh, there's another one with the barrel twist clasp, and I think this one is stuck. There's a lot of natural stone. So I am really, really tired by Thursday, and I feel like it doesn't feel as fun. Like when after I've rested, this has a little bit of glitter in there. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up. This is beautiful. I have fun on Sundays, currently 2:30 my time. Oh, right now? Which piece are you talking about, Al? Lou? I'm never going to get Al, so forget it. You're always going to be Lou to me. This is really pretty. I don't think that's jade, right? I don't know, y'all. That's why, look at all these beautiful rock pieces. Look at all that. That is, oh, the green one. Yeah. I don't think that's jade, but y'all can let me know. But look at all those beautiful natural stone ones that we've gotten so far. But yeah, I have a lot of fun on Sundays. And that's because I've had a minute to rest. Um, I don't get off until 4. So getting home and I don't have time to breathe. Thursdays also is when a lot of things at school happen, like open house and meet the teacher and performances for PTO. Look how darling that is. Performances for PTO. And so sometimes I may be asked to stay or I may want to stay. So far, these with brass spacers and polished is what I'd go for. Oh, good. I think adventuring jade is lighter. Okay, so you're saying you think that one is adventuring? Okay, I'm going to be writing that down. Thank you for that. So, a couple of reasons. One, mainly because I want to do it and have fun. I love chatting with y'all. It is, I do get some adult interaction at school, but it's a lot of kid interaction. This is super cute. This is a medal. That is so cute. We're having Green Day. I don't know if any of those are going to glow. Let me test it away from the light. Nope, it doesn't look like it glows. Not with this little not so great flashlight, but that's really pretty. I like that one. So that's a big part of it. I want to have fun. I want to hang out. I want to be in a good mood. Um, I don't want to feel rushed because I'm so tired. And a lot of times I will rush myself because I'm just tired. And it's almost like, let's get it over with. But I don't want to do that. I have a lot of fun. This is beautiful. Look at that. And look at these. That's a little bit of art glass right in here. It looks like it tried to be not, is that Millefiori, Randy, Kathy, anyone? Can y'all see that? That's really pretty. I don't know if that's Millefiori. It could be. I love these colors too. Look at that. It has little flowers and stuff. Y'all, this is cute. Y'all, these are good, good pieces. I don't know why she got rid of this box of stuff, but look at that. 3 strands. That's pretty. So that's why we're moving to, well, Tuesday nights instead of Thursday nights. So that means that, oh, look, a bolo. I'd never find one of those. Look, I never see one of these, y'all. It's one of the bolo ties. Dolores, I know, this said solid brass, Ivan, Taiwan. That's what it says right there. I know Miss Lady Peacock. Look at that. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Crap, sorry. That's really pretty. Hey, Debs, how are ya? So moving live sales to Tuesday. Oh yeah, you're right. The, so I don't see the flowers raised. So if glass, then I'd say millefiori. You're right. They're not raised. So if they're not raised and it is glass, then you could call it millefiori. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I learned that from LaDonna. I never see a bolo tie. So I have to ask Dolores for, although I don't know if I can send anything to Dolores anytime soon. They've got some new rules going into effect. So, all right. Well, Dolores is going to say we have new rules. Ooh, this looks like a little vintage piece. All right. I don't know how to show this. You see this? And then this group. So it's like two clusters. But look at the topper on the pearl. It's not, you see that? Hey, y'all, look. It's my bestie. Hey, Lemon. I'm so excited to see you. That's my friend that we went to Myrtle Beach with, y'all. Okay, what are you boloing? Let me know. You know I got some jewelry, girl. But look at these, also these caps, the little pieces. So Tina Turner, the Thunderdome jewelry, maybe. That sounds about right. That tracks, Emily. Would have been here sooner. Just didn't know how to work this thing. Yeah, bless her. She is so precious. And then look, it has the little J hook with that, you see. So let's look at it, shall we? This looks like an older piece. What do y'all think? Oh, you know who this reminds me of? Catherine Young. Let me look at that. It's got like a little piece. That reminds me of Catherine Young. She can wear that style. Now it does need to be cleaned up. I feel like it's a little dusty, but look at that. And these caps on here and these end pieces. Dolo, where are ya? And then you just hook it around like this. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, love it. We're trying something new, Emily, because I normally don't go this way, but there was just so much. So one thing was we're moving live sales to Tuesdays at 4:30. And so what does that mean for my videos? Let me untangle this without the table because Bree's gonna be jumping out of her skin. I know I am about to. Um, Here, look at that. We'll be back in a second. Uh, so my videos normally go on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I typically have a video drop. This is that same designer, y'all, but I don't know what it is. So again, when you're watching the replays, as always, and I have a lot of my friends that do this. So if you're watching the replay of this and you see something that you're interested in, just email me, leave a comment or whatever. And okay, this is a hot mess express, because I can help tell you what the cost would be. And remember, this stuff is to be, we're going to work on this later. Do you see this? Thank you, Bree. Thank you so much for putting that in. This, all right. So where's Kim? Kim, this is the kind of stuff that just makes me want to scream because they make it so it's twisted like this. And I'm over here trying to make it straight and it's just not going to happen. So yeah, that's a big chunky piece. Emily, I could see you wearing something like this with one of your t-shirts, but I don't know who this maker is. Um, so my videos are now going to move to Thursdays, and I think I'm going to try noon. There's another piece. This one is like a soft pink. This is Ann Taylor Loft. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me get myself together so y'all can see it. I think it's the light. Well, it says loft. There you go. So, you two what, Randy? See, look at that. Ooh, so pretty, so shiny. You know I love shiny, sparkly things. That's pretty. So I'm going to go to Thursdays for my video, probably at around noon. I'm just kind of going to flip-flop. Um, that will also allow me to not have to package every weekend. That's pretty. Because right now I'm doing live sales on Thursdays and I'm having to package every weekend. Does anybody know what design that is or maker that is with the little crown? I mean, it can't be. Oh, wait, it's on the back. Duh. Um, oh, anybody see that? That's Crown Trafari. You know who would know that? Madonna. Crown Trafari. That's what that's marked. LaDonna is probably screaming at me from the nail salon. Sorry. Um, oh gosh. Does anybody else remember wearing these in high school? Shoot, I might wear it, clean it and wear it now. I got a cross that my chain is broken. But every dude in high school had one of these on. Little rope chain. Every one of them. It was a thing. Um, so yeah, those are kind of the announcements. Um, Sundays, I still think I'm going to try to do Sundays, y'all. I may not be able to do every Sunday because it's going to get busy with the booths. So, like right now, I have not been to KT in a while, like a minute. And oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's green. Oh, Emily is telling me to look out for orange, aren't you? Bolo orange. Duh. Okay. I get it. She's a Tennessee girl. Um, because I'm probably going to look at it again. Yeah, I thought about it, but I just really wanted to see what piece. I was trying to do a sort, but yes, I wanted y'all to see as many pieces as we can. So Sunday, oh, here's another turtle, but this is a cat's eye. Oh my gosh. I've had a couple of these turtles. One was oh, sorry. Dude, I'm telling you, I want the wolf bolo. Okay, I'll send it to you. Okay, I'll send it to you. No worries. Thank you. Kim, you'd have to understand, she says I'm the dumbest smart person she knows. I just don't pay attention, I think. That's part of it. Oh, well. Moving on. Rainbows and unicorns, right, Emily? Rainbows and unicorns. I like that little cat's eye. So I think that's going to be the main changes. I haven't decided about Sunday. Wow, this piece is not only heavy, but chunky. Yep, we still use dude. Look at that. That's a lot of gold, a lot of metal. We've been besties for over 43 years, something like that. I moved into the neighborhood when I was 10. Did I write it down? Yeah, I know. Don't worry, she'll let me know. This is really, really pretty. So I'm looking at this and there's pearl and red in here. I don't know if that's picking up. And then some black. Look how pretty that is. That is super heavy, y'all. You're going to have a Mr. T-neck to wear that. It's, look at there. That is so pretty. On the right person, that would be really pretty. That's not me because y'all know I'll be hot and it'd be slung off. Here's another little vintage piece. This one has the bows. Those are good. That's that cloudy faux pearl. Remember that? It's like dime store pearl or whatever. Oh, but it is marked. Oh, goodness. Y'all, I need new eyes. Uh, Marvella. Marvella. That's what that says. I don't know anything about that one now. I'm going to be real honest. I don't know anything about that. That's short, too. That's going to be like 14, 15. But it's very matte finished. So, I mean, that's all of the channel changes. What does everybody think? I'm sure y'all don't think as much about it as I do. But you know, when you change up what I consider a work schedule, I mean, for those of you that do YouTube, live sales, all the things, it's our work. It is my second job. This one's pretty. Look at that with the little chain. That's really pretty. And those I think that's acrylic. Thank God, because that would be so too heavy. But yeah, we think of it as our second job. It is a second job. I probably spend, oh, this is pretty. This is older. Look at that. The links in between for all good reasons. Thanks, Bree. The link in between those little, I don't know if those are glass. I think those are glass. I think earlier in the week makes sense. 5:30 a.m. seems better. Just, are you serious? 5:30? No. I think he's just yanking my chain. This is all one piece. All one piece. And I do think those are little glass beads. That's pretty. Oh, PM. Eastern or standard? Because I am going at 5:30 Eastern. It's just 4:30 Central. Uh-oh, what happened? Who's about to get it? It better not be me, Fly Girl. Um, is somebody driving poorly? Is somebody driving slowly? Central, 5:30 Central. Ugh, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I mean, I do hear what you're saying because 4:30 Central is 5:30 Eastern, which most people are just, this is all one strand too. Most people are driving home or just getting home. So 1 hour later would be better. Too early on the West Coast. Okay, well let's think about that. Um, could we go 5? So y'all let me know. I mean, it gives me more time. These jewelry pieces are pretty. I want them all. I know, girl. Aren't they beautiful? And to think, I think this is acrylic, but look how pretty that is, especially for Halloween. This makes me think of Beetlejuice. This one's shorter, but look at the clasp on that. Tells me it might be a little bit older. Plus, it's this, I don't know if that's Bakelite or not. I'm calling it acrylic, but it feels like the handles of the purse. So that might be an older piece based on the clasp and the feel of the beads. Y'all, this is one handful. Look how dirty my hands are getting. Okay, hold on. I got to get in. So I have a friend who has been ill. Ask me not to contact her. Okay, I'm in the tea. Hold on. So when we got home from the hospital, I contacted her and got chewed out. Oh, well, now you know where you stand, girl. Pray for her and move on about your day. I mean, let people show you who they are. I don't know who that mark is right there. I can't even see it. Starting on a new day simply because I'm so exhausted by Thursday. By Thursday at 4:30 p.m., I am pretty maxed out. I've been getting up between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. This is almost like a brownish copper color. It's not coming through. Uh, well, maybe it was a pocket dial. Um, maybe she was trying to delete the number. I say just pray for her in private. She clearly got lots going on. Sorry that happened to you, Fly Girl. People hurting your feelings, well, even if it makes you angry, it still evokes a feeling. The new day is Tuesday, but what we're talking about right now is, well, I mean, after our therapy session, because that's what we do here, y'all. We do, you should hear all of us girls doing this on Marco Polo and in the chat. So it's okay, Fly Girl. We got you. This is not, it does not feel like stone, but it does not feel like polymer clay. True, Deb. She might. She sounds like she's got a lot going on. These are glass. I love a good bead spacer. Sorry, Fly Girl, because I know you got the biggest heart. When are you going? Oh, good question, Kim. Good question. It is going to start the first Tuesday in September. So here's the deal. My videos that go on Tuesday right now are now going to go on Thursday. My live sales that were on Thursday are now going to be on Tuesday. Why? Because I'm tired and I want to have a good time and I don't want to feel like, it's just something I have to do because I really want to do it. I have a great time. I love spending time with y'all. Um, Sometimes when I'm even in a bad mood or I'm super, super tired, I get on Thursdays and by 6:30, I feel so much better. I'm just in a so much better mood because you guys lift my spirit. So thank y'all for that. Oh, I see a Betsy Johnson tag. Oh, well, that's not appropriate. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of blocking, but toxicity is never good. Toxicity is never the way to go. So just know that. All right, making sure that I'm still, something happened to my iPad over there. I'm sorry, Fly Girl. So it's going to start on the first Tuesday in September. We're doing this today. Oh, Lord, I know Kim is probably about to jump out of her skin. Here we go. We're doing this today, and then on Tuesday, I will have a video. Oh, I love this. This is pretty. Kind of shimmy, shimmy Choco Puff. Look at there. I likes it. I likes this one. Gives a like, I don't know, almost beach belly dancer kind of move. Hold on, Miss Debs. I haven't seen it. This might have come from Charmin Charlie's. So it is going to be the first. So we have this, then Tuesday I have a video. Thursday, I am having my last Thursday night sale. And this is something we're going to try. I'm hoping that it works. That's pretty. Um, I'm hoping that this kind of gives me more time to package an invoice and all the things. So this Thursday, LaDonna, Cheryl, and I are doing a Tis the Season sale because 'tis the season for the holidays. So it's almost spooky season. Some people have already started spooky season. We're manifesting fall. So with fall, the spooky season, with Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then before you blink an eye, it'll be Christmas. So we are going to be bringing. I know she is about to have a stroke. All this digging through here. We're going to be bringing all seasonal stuff. So it's going to be Halloween, Thanksgiving, fall, Christmas. We're going to do a little bit of everything. So that's this Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Central. So if you're available, come on. Now let's talk about my first sale that's going to be Tuesday. Y'all are saying you prefer maybe 5 or 5:30 Central instead of 4:30. So tell me in the chat, what do you think? Do you think 5 or 5:30? The other thing is I didn't look. I'm not big on if somebody else is having a sale, just start having a sale because I mean, we all have worked very hard to get where we are. So, not to interrupt anybody's flow. Y'all, this is like watching paint dry because my skin is about to crawl. But this was marked at $45 and on sale for $26.99. Why is Betsy Johnson so expensive? Riddle me that. Okay, hold on. I got to stop what I'm doing and go back to the chat. Did you see my question about the green flower necklace? Any maker on it? Green flower necklace that was down here. The little metal one, I did not see a maker on that, Miss Debs. It was this one, right? There is no make or marker and no jewelry tag on that. Hey, Joe Buds, what's up? Tuesday night is one of the busiest nights. It is? Thursday's busy too. Well, Wednesdays don't work for me. Mondays definitely don't work for me. And Fridays, I sometimes go to my shop on Fridays. So it came to Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we guys got to do something. Look at that. Anybody need this? Hey, Cindy. Cindy, I'm going to send you a message about September. Look how pretty that is. Let's just throw that out there, shall we? Also, manifesting is a good word. Hashtag not ready, still hot. Kathy, what are you talking about? Bells. Oh, Central Time. Yes, it's Central Time. What are we talking about? Bells, Kathy. I was about to say somebody shout, but y'all can't hear me. I mean, I can't hear y'all. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does sound like that. Kim, some people handle stressful, bad situations differently. I spent a whole bunch of time as a behavior specialist, so it's really hard for me not to just, diagnose people, but I try really hard not to do it anymore. Um, there's a whole bunch of reasons that we all act the way we do. There's 4 major functions of behavior. So, okay. I don't know about this, y'all. We might be moving on. I want to get another handful of jewelry. How many bells are left to sell? Girl, I don't know. I don't know because I have been selling some. Ooh, look at this. Y'all, look at that. Lou is saying 5:30. Oh my gosh, Tammy! I love it. I'm so glad you've dropped by. I love the new name too. Look how pretty this is. It's good to see you. Let me write that down, Tammy, because I'm going to mess that up when I see you again. Oh, girl, it's good to see you. Look how pretty this is. And then look at these little, like, they're like sea colored beads. This is a really nice piece. Oh, wow. Now, see, this is pretty. It makes me want to get like a beach outfit and put it on. Hey, Cindy, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you were able to catch it. I'm moving live sale nights from Thursdays to Tuesdays. And my videos will now go on Thursdays. I'm probably going to keep Sundays just because now that's a lot. That is a lot to look at. It does have a mark, uh, a maker's mark on there. This one, Barbara, I bet you Barbara's talking about this one because Babu be liking them Myrtle Beach colors, don't you, girl? All right. This says, oh Lord. Oh, Coldwater Creek. Coldwater Creek. That's what that is. I mean, to be such a fancy store, I don't know. This is just not my vibe. But I don't know. I will wash that because I feel like it catches perfume and dust. Coldwater Creek. Ugh, I don't know. Uh, oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, this is super cute. Okay, so it's chunky and it's different, but wait, it has a redeeming quality. First of all, it looks like metal, but it's not. My daddy called me the wild Tasmanian Buru because I was just go, go, go. Still am. But it's not, it's plastic. But look at the little piece on it. Look at that turtle. You could be fancy next time you go fishing. For real, right? Look at that. Okay, the problem though is that it must sit like this because the clasp is up here. So if we put it where the clasp would be at the neck, look at that little turtle and flower. That is totes adorable. Y'all, we're getting, this is good stuff. I haven't seen anything broken. Oh, look at this one. That's orange. I don't normally see these neon orange seed beads. It looks like they're orange encased in clear, and then they have like a green stone right here. Wait, okay, which you're talking about that? Is this what you're talking about? Do you want to claim this, Mr. L. Page? This one, Mrs. Roper version. All right, I'll put it to the side because usually I wait until you have enough to package, but I can send it if you want. But look how good this one is. I like the colors. I wonder if they glow. This, oh, they do. Okay, hold on. Look at that. Can y'all see the glow? They have iridescence. All the orange has iridescence. What's wrong with my flashlight? Y'all see it? That's pretty cool. You can't be like, hey, it wasn't me in the club because the lights are on. It's you're glowing in the dark. All right, here's another one of those same ones. Didn't we have another one of these earlier? We sure did. Look at there. We now have two. Okay, we're going to go through this. Was this one of them? This one has, I have two of these with the barrel clasp. I think they're identical. This one tends to have a little bit more of the, well, I don't know, but both of them tend to have a little bit of glitter and gold in there. Just let me know. I know. So look at this one. Woo! Bling bling. Chanel bling. And this one has a mark on the clasp, but I can't make it out. It's just an imprint of like a design, almost like an animal print. on this that looks kind of like a handcuff. It's so big it looks like a handcuff. But look at these. I mean, if you're thin, okay, I'll check. You're saying this one of those. We'll get it together in a second, Mr. L Page. Oh, there's double bling. Double bling. Look at there. That one's that's a lot. This one also has the spacers and it looks like stone too. And it has the older clasp as well. What do you call this clasp? Where it's the hook. I call it the hook and slide, but I'm sure there's an official term where it kind of you hook it through here. This is why I call it that. You hook it through here. Oh, for the love. You hook it through here and you slide it down. But look at those beads. Dolores would be like, I can't see it. I think those are pretty. And it does have the little bead in the center. This has got like a pink and a green. So what would that stone be? Pink and the green. That's pretty. Okay, I'll put this one to the side. I don't know what that stone is, though. Do you, Randy? This had some good stuff in there. I'm going to put these over here. And then you had another one that you were interested in, too. I don't know what she was doing with this stuff. Well, I know she used to resale. Oh, these look like royalty. No, they're not plastic. They're stone. That's glittery. Love some glitter. All right. This one is also barrel class, but it's a newer. I'd guess a jasper. Maybe, yeah, that could be. I think I've had some other, this is a newer barrel class. I've had some beads like this before. I'll have to ask Dolo. Those are pretty. All right. Didn't we have a metal one similar to this? That was, yeah, this is Charmin Charlie's. So you see this? It has one little rhinestone right here. But we had one similar. Remember when Randy said, hey, why didn't you just use the bags? Because I didn't get that far in life. Okay. I just wanted to look at the jewelry. Those are kind of similar. But this one is not Charmin Charlie's. I can't read the tag on this one. This one says Charmin Charlie's. And I'm going to have a little container. Ooh, this is pretty. Squirrel. Look at that. That's purple. That is beautiful. I'm going to ask Cheryl about this one. She loves a purple. So I'm going to ask Cheryl about that one. That's really pretty. All right, I'm just picking a few. These bib style, what was the year on this? Because I've had several of these. And in that multicolor. Oh, and where's Angela? Angela, I love this. But I had one that had different colors, like a rainbow. That's very 80s, 90s, isn't it? All right, look. Here's the hematite. I remember the word, Kathy, but it's magnetic. It's the magnetic hematite. Look. Ha. Those are fun to tinker with. That's really fun because you just set it and forget it. And it does all the work for you. You don't have to do anything. Huh. How you like that? I know Angela, dear Angela's Vintage, likes hematite. I have a hematite necklace coming up in a sale. I was going to email her about it before. Wow. I don't know if this is jade. Look at this. That is beautiful. The magnetic ones, Lou. Isn't that cool? This is so pretty. That is very, very pretty. That is a stone as well. What stone? I don't know. And a great class. You know, I love a toggle. I'm still digging out of the box, by the way. Oh, Lord. I almost dropped it. Oh, big old flat snake chain. This is another one that the guys and the girls would wear. I remember from high school. I don't know if Emily's still here, but yep, we wore those. I have several of these that are the ones like literally like we wore in high school, the thinner ones. Drop link. What does that mean? Tell me more. Yeah, these are pretty. I don't see any marking on them. Did y'all know on the back on the pin, LaDonna found markings, German markings. Oh, this is pretty. On the pin of a brooch. Not even like the back of the brooch. It was teeny tiny written on the pin. First of all, look at those, that clasp. And it goes in like this. This is so pretty. See, if children didn't throw up on me, I could wear that. I started as soon as jewelry I started as soon as jewelry comes in the door, automatically dumping it into a strainer, dumping dish soap on it, and giving it a good wash. Yeah. Now, Hetty had pretty much, this is gold, that's the gold tone, that's really pretty. Hetty had pretty much wiped it all down because when she got it and was going through it, all right, there's a mark right here. I thought I saw it. Um, Avery? No, that can't be Avery. Maybe Avon. Yeah, I do think that says Avon. Single huge round rhinestone, also if it's silver tone. Okay, Emily already got the wolf. Emily already got the wolf. Oh wait, that is Emily. I thought that was Barbara. I want the one with the single huge round rhinestone, also if it's silver tone, and the wolf. Okay, get a snack, girl, and I'll make sure you get it. I thought that was Barbara, but that's Emily. All right, I'll send it to you. This is Avon. I didn't know they had that. Love you, mean it. You know a girl loves a snack. She's probably going to go play with her own jewelry and her outfits. She was always an outfit girl. I like this piece. Now, this piece is something that I really like. I like the collar piece of it. It is the brown. So I have to ask again, that brown, I think, is howlite and black is turquoise. But I'm going to have to ask Dolores. This is something that I really like. That presents so pretty. I don't see a make or mark on that. It's open back cabochon. This one, Bree, you're interested in this one? Yeah, doesn't that sit well? Now it does need to be cleaned up. I'd take a little toothbrush to that. I'll put this one to the side for y'all. You too. I'm still digging. Oh my God. Holy Toledo. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Well, this is like an ombre. This is one. This is like a glass bead, sorry, and it is tied in the center of each. So you see it's knotted, but it's almost like an ombre, you see, because it goes from white to champagne to a little bit darker to a chocolate. That's a really pretty piece. You know what? This would be great. Oh my gosh, I wish Cheryl was here. This would be great with the tie on it. You know how we're doing the ties? Oh, Bree, really? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's a lot of work, isn't it, Bree? That's another reason that I moved the sale to Tuesday. Now, this one is thick. This is very thick, flat curb chain, gunmetal. That's a really thick piece. And it's pretty, I like it because I don't get a lot of men's jewelry or, more masculine jewelry. Not to say that women can't wear this. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's very heavy and weighty. It was like a more masculine style. But I've seen girls rock this with black boots, a skirt, a like a vintage band tee, like a t-shirt. That would be super cute with that. Almost steampunk. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. This is another one. This is also ribbed for her pleasure. That flat curb. All right, let's see what else. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I was hoping to get it all done today. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know what that stone is. This is like a brown. It's coming across gray, but it's more of a brown. Yeah. Yeah, more of the steampunk. Oh, this is pretty. This is Princess Di. We're going to call this the Princess Di necklace. That's actually really pretty. Women that get to work in corporate with their button-down shirts and stuff, these look really cute with that. But when you have children throwing up on you, that's not what you wear. I mean, I guess it could, but you know, this is going to take some time, I think. And the Betsy Johnson is in there. I don't even know what the Betsy Johnson piece is. All right, so what did we decide about a time? Did we say 5:30 would be the better time? I'm moving on from that. I've had enough. Oh, we're almost done with this box, y'all. Okay, here is just a bag of beads. So I guess this necklace broke, but look at these beautiful stones. Holy cow. I would sell them per piece. Look at that. They're really thick. Oh, because I'm a nurse's assistant in a clinic in an elementary school. And our pre-Kers, they don't understand. And, you know, we have a lot of um, English as second language learners too. So, yeah. But big kids, little kids, we go pre-K to fifth grade. That's what I do now. It's not what I've always done, but it's what I do now. Look how thick that bead is. Yeah, I mean, those would be sold per piece, I think. I have several of these little ones. I have been a teacher. I have been a behavior specialist with teachers. I have been an assistant principal. I've been a special education compliance coordinator. I am trying to retire, so I just went in to a smaller position. This is an older pair of she needs hazard pay. I was a kinder, pre-K, and special needs teacher. My emphasis for behavioral studies is on children and adults with autism. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That is like a brushed cat's eye. It's not glossy. No, I don't. They're pretty, this is tied in between each, it's double knotted in between those. That is absolutely beautiful. I've never seen any bead like that. It's almost like a cat's eye, but it is not glossy like that. So I hate to call it a cat's eye. I'm sure there's a special term for it. Dolores will be able to tell me. Here's one of the old Barbara Bush necklaces. This is like a champagne and a chocolate. It's okay. Takes a lot to poke this bear. I've lived through it all. All right, I don't know what's in these boxes, so we're going to find out together. Okay, this is all that's in the box. We got some nose studs. I don't have a nose piercing, so I'll have to ask. They're new in box, but um, let's see. Oh, that's pretty. What is that called? What's that? What's this flower? What's this leaf? What is that called? What's the name of that leaf? Y'all, little help. What's the leaf? It's, but it's really pretty. Look at that. This style of necklace must have been very, very popular because there was a whole bunch of it made. It does not glow. Maybe a lotus flower, or you know the leaf that I'm talking about? Oh, it's going to drive me insane. But that's really pretty. I like that green. And this is a Y necklace. Ooh, more very Victorian style. It is like a mint green. Yeah, that's like a mint. Hold on, and I'll turn the light down a little bit. You can see it a little bit better. It's a mint green. Oops, look at me pushing the wrong button. This is very like an antique style. And then the Y necklace. Really? I'm sure it does have earrings. This is really pretty. I like that. All right, this is, well, these were $10. They're in a package. Yeah, when Hetty got this stuff, she would go through it. She would separate the silver. Oh, look at the little butterflies. Not that's yeah, okay. This, oh, sorry. Sorry, I was reading the chat. This, I'm going to put that to the side. I got to find out what it is, Randy, so I can tell you. Look at the little butterflies. Oh, so cute. Glittery butterflies. This, so yeah, Hetty would go through the stuff. She would sort through the broken stuff and the 925 and the gold and all that. And, you know, she would um, take that. This, she has, see, she made fossil stainless charm. And so she, you know, she used to be a reseller, doesn't resell it now. She has, this was originally $18. It's a fossil. It does not open though. It's just a little heart charm. And so she is simplifying life because she has a lot of people to take care of. And she is downsizing. And so she's just not going to do it. Oh my gosh. Guess what's in here? Are we ready? Look at that. That's new in the box because it's still got the little thing around it. Let's see if I'm capable of taking it off, because what you can't see is that it has black stones. Now it's a newer brooch. You can see that, right? And it's light, but it's pretty. I think this light is too bright. Come down some. Yeah, that's pretty. It's very light. It's new, but I wasn't expecting that in the box. I don't know about y'all. All right. Let's see what's in this one, shall we? We're almost done, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. What is this? This is a necklace. So this is the tassel part of it with faux pearls. And then it's really not cosmetic, costume jewelry, because y'all know I call it cosmetic. And some of the last things is this in here. I still want to see what that Betsy Johnson is. Oh, these look like brooches. Holy cow. So see, she'd already put them in here. This is pretty. Now, Dolores has to look at all the brooches. But look how that hangs. That hangs beautifully. It's got two little rhinestones in that. They were proud of it. They were just for that. That's really pretty because it's going to hang like this and it's going to dangle. Oh, that's pretty. I'll have to, oh, there is now y'all know I'm not going to be able to see that. It is so small. I have a huge magnetic light that my mom bought me, and I'll look that up in a minute. Oh, that one's pretty. Let's see. That's very Victorian. I'm sure it went on a collar somewhere, like right where the top button goes. That's what it looks like to me. So if you're watching the replay, some of this jewelry we're gonna use to go with Dolo. I like the V back on this one. Ooh, okay. I love a blue. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. So I wonder if it goes like this or either or. That's beautiful. Dimensions for this one that I have in my hand. I know, right, Barbara? That blue is really pretty. Dimensions on which one? I need more, Randy. Oh, look at this one. I've not seen a brooch. This is an older brooch. Look, that almost has like the square clasp, not even C. It's not even rounded. And look, it is the screen door latch. Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. So I used to sleepwalk, and my parents had to put a latch at the top of the door because I used to try to get out. How many people just had this on their door when they were little, especially the screen door? Your screen door had one of these, y'all. This is funny because that brings back the memory. They had to put new latches. They had to put new latches on the door just for me. That's cute. I like that one. I might keep that one. And then, right? Oh, it would be cute for a handyman. Look at this one. I don't see a make. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I just lied to y'all. I can't make it out, though. They're so embedded. Why did they embed them? So there's a little mark right here. You ready? Look. It's a poodle schnooter with some. Oh, he would take it off all the time. He's cute. This is like a spaghetti poodle. That's fun. Not Lou. Okay, my light doesn't want to work. It doesn't glow. But that one's really cute. Man, we had some good stuff in here. I really, really, really would like to know which one of these is the Betsy. So it's gold tone, right? So it's got to be like this thing. But why? Why are we all jacked up? This one says Betsy Johnson. All right, so does anybody have a favorite piece? I know that Bree and Randy are interested in several pieces. I got to um, get some dimensions. I'll measure them and all the things. I know Randy, you were interested in a couple of couple of other pieces. Um, so I'll have to get all those together for y'all and let you know. And then you can tell me if you want me to ship them out. My gosh, y'all, this is going to be a disaster. I feel like these, I might be amused, reminds me of being a latch hook kid. Yeah, I was a latchkey kid too. And God, do not lose your key, because if you lost your key, you were in big trouble. Oh my gosh, big, big trouble. And our little town that I grew up in, y'all, was just so, I mean, at that point, everybody knew everybody. They probably still do know everybody, right, Barbara? I know that everybody will know either who my mama or Barbara's husband. So there was no getting away with nothing. I remember going to the hospital when I ripped my finger off, and this lady said, "You want me to call your mama?" No. Can we figure out first what's going on? This was that same mark right there. I need to figure that out too. What did Kathy Wiseman say? I was latchkey sometimes, and the key hung on the fence post by the back door. Well, everybody and their brother used to put a key under the mat, which is like, you all know where the hidden key is, so it's not that hidden. Or that weird rock in your front yard used to be for the hidden key. I mean, us Gen Xers, man, we were on our own. We ran the street until the street lights came on. We drank from the hose, and we lived. And that's why we all have hyper independence today. All right, y'all, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one done without making y'all cringe. But all right, so we're still thinking of a time for Tuesday sale. I just have to figure that out before Tuesday. So the first Tuesday in September is going to be my new day and time. I am going to have a 50% off jewelry sale next Sunday here on my channel. And so, I'm moving some of this jewelry because apparently I'm still getting some, which is great because that puts it in the hands of other people. I really don't have a way to resell jewelry because I don't do eBay, Etsy, or anything like that. I'm not on Whatnot. I'm not on Vamp. So I don't have a way. We just never lock doors. I've woken up many a night in our house in Columbia with the door wide open. Um, and I'm like, okay, well, are they still outside barbecuing, or did we just go to sleep and leave the door wide open? It could have been a combo of both of those. But I will be having a 50% off jewelry sale next Sunday at 11 a.m. Kim from Desert Curios, you are probably having like your skin is crawling right now because of all of this. So sorry, girl. But now I'm entranced and I have to get it done. I'm no quitter. I have to get it done. Um, so I hope y'all will join me for the 50% off sale so we can move some jewelry. The more I move, the more new stuff I can unpack. We still have a whole two whole 2-pound bags or two gallon bags. We still have at least that that we're going through. This came in after all of that stuff, but I just wanted to look through it. She said, I'll survive. Um, yeah, I'd have to do it all too, Bree, to get it done. All right, so we didn't ever decide 5 or 5:30. I mean, I think we had some 5:30 votes. Is there anybody else on YouTube? I mean, I'll do my best. I can't work around everybody. I mean, it's the market is saturated, and I'm the one that's moving. Um, Multiple reasons. If you're just joining us, I'm moving because by Thursday I'm just very tired. Also, there are some things that happen at school, and most of those are done on Thursday night. I got one free. I did. I did it. I got one. Praise baby. Kathy Wiseman says 5. She's Bree. Everybody's important. Um, other than us, right? So, also having said that, y'all, I just want you to know, I've had a couple of people um, say or ask, do not hesitate if you want me to join you on your channel for a sale. People don't bite. If I can. Now, let me just tell you, I love Becky. Becky's Vintage and More. I love her. She's got some great stuff. But that girl goes free at last. um, oh, look at that. That's pretty. But see, this has to go in junk because look, this has to go in a junk jewelry because it's missing stones. So I will put that one in a junk after I dug all that out. How about that deal? Um, but she goes on too late for me because remember, y'all, I get up really early in the morning. So having a sale and not getting to even get off of the live sale until like 9 o'clock. And theirs start later. They just start their sales later. I love being on her channel. She and Miss Randy have really great stuff, but I just can't be out up that late during school time. So we all have confounds to work around. Um, there are those who start at 7 p.m. Central, 5:30 Central seems logical. Okay. Well, we might try it. I'm going to also, so let me go back to what I was saying because I'm getting distracted with all my shiny jewelry over here as I've been doing for the last hour. Thank y'all for being with me, hour and a half. Um, Never hesitate to ask somebody to be a guest on your show, one of your live sales, y'all. The worst they can say is no or not that day. Um, so just know that. I don't think unless like during the day, like I'm at work and you have a daytime sale. Um, but it made me sad for somebody to think that I would just say no. I mean, why? Why would I say no? And there's a lot of times when I find somebody new and I will ask them to be on my channel. And Bree doesn't even have a YouTube. She has a YouTube, but she doesn't even do sales on YouTube. And Bree's been on my channel several times. So look, here's another one. I don't know if these are the same or if they are different. Oh, it's missing. It's missing too. There are those who start. Okay, I'm just saying who has been kind to me in real life. Aw, Bree, thank you. I try. I'm not always so sweet or pretty. I mean, I'm probably more sweet than pretty most of the time because effort, I just can't. It's hot. Maybe I'll be cuter when it's cooler outside, but who knows? It's just hot. Hey, Randy, are you in? You're up north of me, right? Dallas, Fort Worth. Isn't that where you are? Because we're going to be heading to Oklahoma. Oh, look, I got another one. This is that. What is this called? Like a copper bead? And we're going to be, so it's copper glass bead with tassels. This is a party and a necklace right here. We're going to be going up to Oklahoma to do a little meetup. So LaDonna and Cheryl are going to be driving. Can you imagine? I cannot, because I've never driven, well, other than driving from South Carolina to Texas, I've never driven as far as we're going to drive. But LaDonna and Cheryl are driving from Nebraska to Texas, to where I am. We're going to hang out for a couple of days, and then we are all going to get in the car. Tina's supposed to go with us. Tina just had surgery, so she should be up and running um, by the time October rolls around. But we're going to be going to Oklahoma. I think Willie is going to try to meet us. I don't know if y'all know Willie. Most everybody does. So we are going to be going to Oklahoma. I think we're just hitting the road, and we're just kind of, Oklahoma is our target, but you know, we don't really have, other than I think Shelly is going to be the one to map out the trip. Look, I'm just driving, and I'll tell y'all, I got to get out because I get cabin fever. I can't just sit that long. Oh my gosh. I don't know how LaDonna and them are going to do it. I think it's like 14 hours. I'm like, girl, are y'all crazy? Cheryl is supposed to be the hype girl to keep LaDonna hyped up because LaDonna is driving. What is this? What is all of this? Oh, she's in Lower Oklahoma. Okay. Well, we're going to put it out. It's going to be, I think it's going to be around the 13th through the 18th. It's that Wednesday through Saturday. Because, of course, I got to be back at work on Monday. Well, supposedly. You know, it's a work day. Let me just say that. It's a day that, it's a contract day for me. Um, but we're going to go up there and see what we can see and meet some people. I just think it would be fun. So anyone is able to meet us. We'll kind of say where we're post and things where we're going to be, so y'all will know. And let's just, if you can, just come up. Yeah, Bree, y'all said road trip. I would have met you in Oklahoma, but we are part of the Kingman Ghost Tour. That's right. Isn't that in all of October? Yeah, I don't know about you, but this, it doesn't seem like I'm getting anywhere with this. Does it with you? Is it making anyone else anxious? It's the last little pieces. I don't even know how this happened. Is it all month free in October? There's another one of that piece of that jewelry. Sometimes you just have to take everything apart and then work from there. But yeah, we would love for anybody that wants to. We're gonna try to say where we're going. So if you want to pop into that store, if it's near you or you're traveling in the area, then you can meet us. I mean, if you're a serial killer, no, please stay home. But otherwise, um, we will all be well prepared for this trip. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, at least this girl will be. We are well prepared. Um, so yeah, we would love to see any and everybody. That 2 full weeks in October. I bet that's so much fun. Is it always been, Bree? Like, have y'all always done it, or is this something new? Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Barbara's probably like, girl, if you do not hurry up and get that thing done. I probably missed my mom's picture because I sent her a necklace to wear with her moo for the roper crawl today. What do you say about Karen? Karen is a fan of meetups if you reach out and fun collabs. Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely be posting and letting everybody know where we are. Because we would love to meet people. I mean, we see people's names in the chat. How about Karen was in a sale the other day? I think she was on with Angie and Tucha's sale, and she was in the background. I heard him say Karen, but there's a lot of Karens. And then she came up on the screen, and I was like, "Oh, it's Karen, Karen." They were like, "When did you just get up?" I said, "I've been in this sale for 30 minutes. Didn't even realize it." It wasn't until I heard her voice, because I hadn't heard her voice because it wasn't her turn. So, hey, Miss Heidi, how are you? Well, you didn't miss much. We went through a lot of jewelry, so you missed some jewelry, but you can always watch the replay or you'll see it another time, I'm sure. Just letting people know that I'm going to be changing my live sales to Tuesday nights. See, this is the problem. See that? That's the problem, because I think either they're all mixed up or it's multiple strands. And ain't nobody got time for that. I need all of this to be on its best behavior, and it is not. Look at this. This is one piece. I found the Betsy Johnson piece, but it's a bejungled mess. I don't even know what it looks like, other than it's got this. This makes me think of Apple every time I see something like that. Apple's the one that sent a thing about where all of the Roper crawls were. Those look like a lot of fun. I know my mom's going to have fun today. It's a birthday party. I don't know if Barbara's still here, but I don't know whose birthday it is, Barbara. Oh, well, here's part of the problem. I think the necklace must have popped. So you got these dangle doggers. And now there's another piece. Well, boo. Good night, sweet Irene. So yeah, that's all we were talking about, Miss Heidi. We're going to move our sales to Tuesday at 4:30 instead of Thursday, just to give some more time to package an invoice. Plus, I need to be going to the shops on the weekend. And if I'm home packaging and invoicing, then I cannot go to my shop. And I have not been to KT. Hey, and by the way, if y'all come down to Texas, go to Katie and go to KT Antiques. Also, if you're in South Texas, which I call South Texas, in the Wharton area, then go to Glen Flora. It's these dadburn pieces that are causing the issue. Because that's a really good shop too. That one has been there 30 plus years. Miss Trish has had that shop herself for over 30 years. See this drama? Mm, 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 mm. I wonder if it's stuck and it's not part of this. That's what I feel. I feel like that is not part of this one. And I feel like it's stuck in there. Hmm. All right, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to change it up. My hands are so dirty. All right. We're back. So, whew, we were on there for a long time. We were on there for a long time. Thank y'all so much for being here today. This has been a lot of fun. We got to see some cool jewelry. Mr. L. Page, I have you to look for you for this piece, that piece, the turtle roper necklace, and you wanted one more. So you're going to need to send me a picture of the other one that you want. Make sure to give a video a thumbs up, y'all, if you're watching the replay as well. Join me Tuesday for my video. It was 50% off day, so I hit 2 different stores. Love you, Babu. 2 different stores in 2 different cities because they were having an extra 50% off day. And you know what? Nobody can resist an extra 50% off day. So I went. I don't even know what to say. I'm not even sorry. I went to 2 different stores in the same day. Last Tuesday was the video for the first one, the first store, and then there's the second store that I went to. So make sure to watch those because that will be the last Tuesday video. We're going to try it. We're going to see how it works. We're going to see if it works better for me. Um, and if not, I can always go back because there's one thing about life. You can change. You can make changes. If it doesn't suit you, you can make changes. So thanks for being here today, y'all. Join us on Thursday for a Tis the Season sale. That'll be a lot of fun with Cheryl and LaDonna. So thanks so much for being here. I'll see y'all next time. Stay pretty. Be sweet. Bye bye.